Alright, I don't know, it took me 20 minutes or so to remove those blocks. So now you can see the inside. This fluorescent's kind of washing things out, but there's a clean out right there. Which actually, that's the one I like to use for cold starts to start a fire. It's just easier to access. And then obviously that's clean out there. And so there's the channel. And let's see what. So these blocks are around 80 degrees. These obviously get warmer because they're right up by the barrel. So what I'm hoping is, and I assume, I don't see why not, the fact that the heat's having to radiate off of this surface and come up, especially here. That's that 4 or 5 inches. And then it gradually goes up. So you can see that gap gets a little bit smaller. I mean, it's pretty much almost touching right here, but it's still kind of the same. Doesn't have a huge effect. So basically, I think what you see here is going to be the path. I was considering I could just put one, be a lot easier, just one down the, yeah, that's what I'll do. Those would be one down the center, lined up perfectly so that, that seam is where these blocks meet. I think there was, I don't know, there was something, I think there was a dimensional issue. It wouldn't quite reach or something if I did it down the middle before. I don't remember, but you can see now this starts moving at, I think, 175. And this says about 175. It looks like 175. And so there's, still got a decent fire going because it's not that cold out. I mean, the wall, it says 80 degrees. It was almost 90 in here earlier when I kind of started to shut things down. Yeah, so one other thing I thought I'd mention is typically with mortar, you're supposed to let it sit for 30 days. So I did get rapid set, which is, I don't know, I think it takes a couple hours or something to cure. I just didn't know if it was going to get, I think you're pretty much super done with it in 40 minutes, and in about 20 minutes it's pretty much unworkable. I used it on my wall outside in the winter. It's good because I think you have to have above 40 or 45 for the first 2 hours or something in order for it to be okay in cold weather, below freezing and all that. So it's kind of stupid to mess with regular mortar for it to only crack and have to repair it. That would be a nightmare. Trying to repair all that in the spring or whatever, it would just be stupid. So it's not even expensive. It's like $18 a bag instead of $6 a bag. And I got 2 bags, and I think that's probably a little more than I need, so I think I'll be fine. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I was going to take, see what the temperature is here. So you can see these blocks, that's 200, and yeah, that's usually about what these get. Now see this one, right next to it, it's only 130, but oh, you can't see that. So this one is over 200 down by where the embers are, and this one's like 140. And the main reason is because this one on the right is not mortared to the firebox, to the actual fire brick. So this one and that one under there are mortared, so then, you know, it creates a thermal bond, whereas these are just sitting there. And the reason is I didn't want to, all this right here is just sitting here, because I'm pretty much, I don't see why not, I'm going to do, I'll talk about that in another video at another time, but I'll be doing a batch box conversion, which basically it's sort of a hybrid of a fireplace. So the front will open and the top will open here, and it'll make everything way easier. And you can put, then at that point you can put a piece of glass, put, you know, tempered glass, so then you get the kind of fireplace effect of the glow of the fire, and you can see it instead of just being hidden. But the main thing is it makes it much easier to clean things out, because right now, I mean, this is what you do. This is a standard shovel. You see how it's all bent up? That's what you do to it in order to get down underneath into that tunnel and then pull back. And then you pull straight up, and all it really holds is, you know, the bottom, you know, quarter, maybe third. And so it just makes it more of a pain in the butt to clean it out. You don't have to clean it out that often, but still, be cooler to just come straight in to the burn tunnel with, you know, regular straight up shovel. And then, yeah, and then plus, you know, everything will be feeding it this way, kind of a normal fireplace kind of feel. It'll just all make more sense ergonomically when I have the fuel over here. This bed won't be there. If anything, there'll be a couch back there, so it'll just make way more sense. So that's for the future, but right now I need to get this more functional. Yeah, so even though it's, you know, 175 coming there, it now supposedly galvanized doesn't give off proper temperatures, so I don't know, but so you can see right here, what is it, 115-ish. And it's 95 right there. I mean, I can easily put my hand on it. It doesn't feel like anything. I mean, it feels warm, but it doesn't really feel that hot. And I can take this clean out, and you can see